Jason, can you please wash my clothes? They're all over the floor. And I can't possibly be expected to do it myself because, I'm the queen of the house. It's just not fitting for a queen to do such mundane tasks like laundry.
Why should I be the one to wash your clothes? That's not my job. I'm not your maid, Mina. You need to take some responsibility for your own mess instead of expecting me to clean up after you every single time.
But I'm the queen of the house. Queens don't do laundry. They have people for that. Plus, I have way more important royal duties to attend to, like ruling the kingdom of my toys and planning the next great adventure with my friends.
Yeah, well, I'm not your personal servant. And if you want your royal duties to be taken seriously, you need to learn how to manage your kingdom better. How about you ask Mom for help? She might actually listen to you.
Oh, come on, Jason. You know Mom is busy making dinner for everyone. And I can't just interrupt her royal chef duties to ask for help with laundry. Besides, I thought we were family, and families help each other out, right?
You're right about families helping each other. But that doesn't mean I'm going to drop everything just because you're being dramatic. If you really need your clothes washed, you could always do it yourself. It might even be fun.
Fun? Doing laundry? You must be joking. I'd rather face a dragon in battle than fold a bunch of boring clothes. It's not like any of this is fit for a queen.
Well, then, I guess you'll just have to live with your royal mess until you decide to act like a queen who can handle her own laundry. It's all part of the royal responsibilities.
Fine, if you're going to be like that. I'll just have to think of a clever plan to convince you. Maybe I can promise you all my leftover snacks for a week if you help me out this one time?
Hmm, snacks do sound tempting. But what's in it for me after that week? You know I can't resist your cookies.
How about this? If you wash my clothes today, I'll make sure I bake my famous chocolate chip cookies and let you have the biggest batch. And you can even have first pick of the cookies.
All right, you've got a deal. But only if you promise to help me with my homework later. I can't let you off that easy.
Deal. You wash my clothes. And I'll make sure your homework is done perfectly. This is going to be the best royal collaboration ever.
Just remember, Queen Mina. A good ruler also knows how to appreciate her loyal subjects.
And a good queen knows how to reward her loyal subjects with cookies. Now let's get to work. King Jason. Mom. Jason won't wash my clothes. And I've asked him a million times. He lies to me. It's not fair that I have to do everything myself when he just sits there playing video games like a king.
Mina, you can't always rely on Jason for everything. He has his own responsibilities. And you need to learn to help out too. Being part of a family means pitching in when necessary. Just like I'm doing right now.
But I'm the queen. Queens shouldn't have to do chores like laundry. That's what their loyal subjects are for. It's simply not my royal duty to wash my own clothes when I have a perfectly capable brother.
I want to be a king. Kings can tell people what to do, right? Then I won't have to clean up my toys.
You can be a king when you grow up, sweetheart. But even kings have responsibilities. They need to take care of their kingdom and make sure everything runs smoothly. Just like I do for this family every day.
Well, if being a king means doing chores, then I'd rather not be one at all. It's way more fun to rule over my toys than to have to pick up after everyone else.
I understand that chores can be boring, but they're important for keeping our home nice and clean. If everyone helps out, it'll be easier for all of us. And you can still have plenty of time to play and be the queen you want to be.
I guess that makes sense. But it's just so much easier to ask someone else to do the hard stuff. And can't queens just have fun all the time without worrying about dirty laundry?
When I'm a king, I'll make everyone play games all the time. No cleaning. Just fun.
That sounds like a fun kingdom, Max. But you know what? Even in your kingdom of fun, it's good to have balance. A little bit of work makes the fun even more enjoyable afterward.
Okay, okay. I'll think about it. But it's still unfair that I have to do it all alone. Jason should at least help out a little more, don't you think?
All right, class. Today we're learning about teamwork. Teamwork is all about working together to achieve common goals and supporting each other. So who can tell me why it's important?
I'm the queen of teamwork, Mrs. Karen. Queens always lead their kingdoms by encouraging everyone to work together. And I believe that when we collaborate, we can accomplish amazing things.
That's great, Mina. You're absolutely right. Teamwork is important for everyone. And when we support each other, we can tackle any challenge that comes our way. Can anyone else share an example of teamwork they've experienced?
Last week during gym class, we all worked together to build the biggest tower with the blocks. It was so much fun, and we cheered each other on, making it feel like a real team effort.
Exactly, Jack. Teamwork can turn a simple activity into something special when everyone contributes their ideas and efforts. How about you, Maria? What do you think?
I think teamwork is like a puzzle, Mrs. Karen. Each person is a different piece, and we all fit together to create a complete picture. Without one piece, it's just not the same.
What a fantastic analogy, Maria. You're spot on. Each of us brings unique strengths to the table. And when we combine them, we can create something beautiful and strong.
I remember when we did our science project. We all had different roles, and when we all worked together, we made a volcano that erupted perfectly. It was the best day ever.
Wonderful example, Nora. That's the spirit of teamwork. It's about trusting one another and recognizing that everyone's contribution is valuable. Now, let's put this into practice. We're going to have a teamwork challenge today. I'll divide you into teams. And each group will work together to build the tallest tower using these blocks. The catch is that you can only use one hand.
Max, don't even think about touching those cookies. They are mine, and I've been waiting all day for them. You know the rules. Cookies are for the queen. And I am the queen of this house. So you have to bow to my royal wishes.
But I really want one, Mina. They look super yummy. I promise I'll be super quiet and not bother you while I eat it. Just one tiny cookie, please.
I don't care how they look or how much you want one. You know the royal decree. The cookies are reserved for me, and you're just a little prince who needs to learn about patience.
But I'm hungry, Mina. Can't I just have one tiny cookie, please? I promise I won't ask for another one for the rest of the day. Just one, and I'll be the happiest little brother in the whole kingdom.
Mina, sweetheart, remember that sharing is important too. Maybe you could let Max have just one cookie? It could be a nice gesture from the queen to her little prince.
No way, Mom. If I let him have one, he'll want more. And then there won't be any left for me. It's a slippery slope. And I can't risk my cookie kingdom for a moment of kindness.
But, Mina, I'll share my toys with you. I promise. Just one cookie. And I'll let you play with my favorite fire truck for an entire afternoon. Please. I'm begging you.
It's not about toys. It's about the cookies. They're special, and I've been waiting for them all day. You don't understand what it's like to be a queen with a cookie craving.
What's going on in here? Is there a royal decree about cookies that I missed? Because I'm pretty sure I'm still a part of this kingdom, and I want to know the rules.
Max is trying to steal my cookies. And I won't let him. He's not the queen. I am. Kings do not get to take cookies from their queens without permission.
Max is trying to steal my cookies. And I won't let him. He's not the queen. I am. Kings do not get to take cookies from their queens without permission.
Mina, you can't rule with an iron fist over cookies. They're meant to be enjoyed together, you know. Plus, it's just a cookie. It's not like you're guarding a treasure chest.
But they're my cookies. I've been dreaming about them all day. And it's not fair that he thinks he can just waltz in and take one.
How about this? If you share one cookie with Max, I'll make sure there are extra cookies for everyone after dinner. It's a win-win situation.
Fine. But only if he promises not to ask for more. If he breaks that promise, I'll take back my royal gift.
I promise. Just one cookie. I'll be the best little brother ever if I get to have just one tiny cookie.
You guys have to see this level. I'm about to defeat the boss. This is the best part of the game. It's so intense, I can't believe how close I am to winning.
Dad, you promised to help me make dinner. I've been waiting for you. And I can't do it all myself. You need to stop playing games and start being a dad.
Just a minute, Mina. This is really intense. I'll help in a second. But I need to finish this battle first. It's crucial for my score.
It's always just a minute. You're supposed to be a dad, not a video game player. I need your help in the kitchen. And it's not fair that I have to wait.
Uh-oh, Mina looks really mad. I think she's about to unleash her royal fury on him.
Yeah, she's not going to let this go easily. I hope Dad knows what he's getting into. He's in for some serious trouble if he doesn't help her.
Maybe you should ground him like you did with Max last week. That was hilarious. It's time for a royal intervention, Mina.
You know what? That's not a bad idea. If he can play video games, then I can definitely ground him for not doing his chores. Dad, I hereby declare that you are grounded for neglecting your royal cooking duties. No more video games until you make dinner. And that's final.
Grounded? But I'm an adult. You can't ground me, Mina. What are you going to do? Take away my dessert too?
I am the queen of this house. And queens can ground anyone they want. You're not above the law, Dad. This is a serious matter, and I take my duties seriously.
Okay, okay. I'll make dinner. Just let me finish this level first. I promise I'll be the best dad and chef afterward.
No way! You're grounded. That means you can't play until dinner is ready. And I'm not lifting this grounding until I see some dinner cooking.
What's going on? Are we having a royal battle? Can I join? I want to be the bravest knight and defeat the evil video game monster.
Yes! Dad is being a bad knight and ignoring the Queen's orders. We must remind him of his duties and bring him back to the kitchen where he belongs.
I'll help you. Let's get him. I'll be the fiercest knight in the kingdom. And together we'll make him listen to the Queen.
Okay, okay. I'll come out of my fortress of solitude. You've made your point. Mighty Queen and little knight. I'll make dinner right now.
Hooray for teamwork. The Queen and her brave knights will save dinner.
This is going to be the best dinner ever. I can't wait to see what you cook, Mr. Grounded.
Just make sure you don't burn anything, or you'll be grounded for even longer. We don't want a repeat of last time.
All right, all right. I'll do my best to make it a royal feast. Just give me a minute to set up my cooking station.
See? When you put your foot down, even grown-ups have to listen. Now, let's hope he remembers how to cook without burning the house down.
All right, class. I hope everyone is ready for the results of the recent math test. Remember, it's all about learning. And grades aren't everything.
Mrs. Karen, I demand to speak about my grade. I deserve an A+. Not this D you gave me.
Mina, grades are earned through hard work and understanding the material. AD reflects your performance, not your royal demands.
But I am the queen of the house. And queens should get what they want. An A+ is what I want. And you should give it to me.
Here we go again. Mina is really pushing it this time.
Mina, you cannot just order me to change your grade. How could a student even think they could do that? Grades are based on effort and understanding.
But I'm the queen. I should be able to get an A+ just by asking nicely. It's not fair that I have to work hard when I can simply ask for it.
Mina, maybe you should just study a bit more instead of demanding things. It might help.
You don't get it. I shouldn't have to study when I can just tell Mrs. Karen what I want. It's all about how you present yourself.
Mina, this is not how we handle situations in this classroom. You must earn your grades. And demanding them won't get you anywhere.
Fine. But it's not fair. I'll talk to my mom. She'll make you change the grade.
Good luck with that. Your mom's not going to side with you on this one.
We'll see. I'm the queen. And queens always get their way. Mom, you won't believe what happened. Mrs. Karen gave me a D on my math test. And I demanded an A+.
Mina, that's quite a bold move. What made you think you could just demand a better grade?
Because I'm the queen of the house. And queens should get what they want. I shouldn't have to work hard when I can just ask.
Mina, that's not how it works. Grades are earned, not given out just because you ask for them. You need to put in the effort.
But it's not fair. I should be able to get an A+ just for being me.
What's this about A+ grades and queens? Did Mina try to negotiate her way into royal status again?
Dad, you're supposed to support me. I'm the queen. And I need you on my side.
I'm on your side, but you can't just demand grades. That's not how school works. And you'll learn that the hard way.
Ugh. Everyone is against me. I'll just talk to Mrs. Karen again tomorrow and make her understand the importance of my royal status.
Mina, I think it's time you focus on studying instead of demanding things. Why don't we sit down together and go over what you struggled with on the test?
Fine. But only because I want to prove that I can be the smartest queen ever.
The next day.
Mrs. Karen, I need to talk to you about my grade again. I think you should reconsider and give me an A+ instead of a D-.
Mina, we've been through this. You cannot just demand a better grade. You need to show improvement and understanding of the material.
But I deserve it. I'm the queen. And it's not fair that I have to work hard while others get good grades easily.
Mina, being a queen doesn't exempt you from learning. Every student must earn their grades. And I won't change mine simply because you ask.
I think Mina's really pushing it this time. Mrs. Karen looks ready to explode.
Yeah, she should probably back off before it gets worse.
This is going to be epic.
But I'm trying my best. I promise I'll do better. Just give me a chance. I'll even study harder.
Mina, I want to see improvement. But you have to understand that respect is a two-way street. You can't demand things from me or expect special treatment.
Okay, I'll try harder. But can you at least give me a chance to prove myself?
I'll give you that chance. But you need to put in the effort. No more demands, just hard work.
Thank you, Mrs. Karen. I promise I won't let you down.
Break time.
You know. I can't believe Mrs. Karen gave me that D-. She doesn't know how to recognize true royalty when she sees it.
Maybe you should just focus on studying instead of complaining.
Yeah, Mina. It's probably better to just prove her wrong with good grades.
But that's boring. I'm the queen. I shouldn't have to work hard when I can just demand an A+. Mrs. Karen is just so unfair.
You should totally tell her off. She needs to understand who she's dealing with.
Exactly. Maybe I should go right up to her and demand respect. I mean, how could a queen like me get a D-? It's ridiculous.
Mina, may I have a word with you, please?
Sure. What is it, Mrs. Karen?
I couldn't help but overhear your comments during break. I am very disappointed in you. How could you talk about me like that?
I didn't mean it like that. I was just, joking around with my friends.
Joking or not, those words carry weight. You need to learn to respect your teachers, especially if you want to be treated like a queen.
But I am the queen of the house. I thought that meant I could say what I wanted.
Being a queen doesn't exempt you from responsibility or respect. I'm going to have to call your mother to discuss this behavior.
No! Please don't call my mom. I can fix this. I'll be good, I promise.
Hello, Sarah. This is Mrs. Karen, Mina's teacher. I need to speak with you about something important regarding Mina's behavior in class. She made some rather disrespectful comments during break time that I believe need to be addressed immediately. It's crucial for her to understand the impact of her words, especially as a student in my classroom.
Oh my, Mrs. Karen. I'm so sorry to hear that. What exactly did Mina say? I thought she was doing well in school. And I had no idea she was being disrespectful. I'll definitely talk to her about it when I get home. It's really important to me that she learns to treat her teachers with respect, so I appreciate you reaching out.
Thank you for understanding, Sarah. Mina openly criticized my teaching methods and even demanding a better grade without any basis for it. While I appreciate her ambition, it's essential for her to realize that such behavior is unacceptable. I believe she's capable of so much more, but she needs to approach her studies and me with the proper attitude.
I completely agree, Mrs. Karen. Mina can be quite headstrong sometimes. And I've been trying to teach her the importance of humility and hard work. I'll have a serious talk with her when I pick her up from school. It's vital that she understands that respect is a two-way street. And that she must earn her grades through hard work, not demands.
That's exactly what I was hoping to hear. I think a conversation at home will make a significant difference. Mina has great potential, but she needs to learn that being a leader means being respectful and responsible. I'm here to support her, but she must also understand the boundaries in a classroom setting.
Absolutely, Mrs. Karen. I'll make sure to emphasize that with her. I really appreciate your dedication to teaching and your willingness to communicate these issues with me. It's crucial that we work together to help Mina grow into a responsible young person. I'll make it clear to her that her actions have consequences.
Thank you, Sarah. I knew you'd be supportive. I'll keep an eye on Mina and encourage her to engage positively in class. Let's work together to ensure she understands the importance of respect and hard work. I believe she can turn this around with a little guidance.
I'm sure she can too. I'll talk to her today. And I hope we can see some immediate changes. Thank you for bringing this to my attention, Mrs. Karen. It's much appreciated. And I'm grateful to have a teacher who genuinely cares about her students' well-being.
Of course, Sarah. I want the best for all my students. And I truly believe Mina has a bright future ahead of her. Let's keep the lines of communication open. And I'll update you on her progress. Together, we can help her succeed.
Mina, we need to talk. I just got off the phone with Mrs. Karen. And I'm extremely disappointed in you. What were you thinking? Disrespecting your teacher like that?
Mom, I didn't mean to be disrespectful. I was just joking with my friends. I didn't think anyone would overhear me.
That's no excuse, Mina. You can't treat your teachers like that. especially after everything they do for you. You need to learn that words have consequences.
But Mom, I'm sorry. I really didn't mean it. I thought I could talk to her about my grade. I just wanted to be heard.
Wanting to be heard doesn't give you the right to belittle someone else. You're grounded for a very long time. 19,384,775,587 days, in fact.
What? That's not fair. I'll be like a prisoner. You can't ground me for that long.
I absolutely can, Mina. You need to understand that your actions have serious consequences. I want you to think about what you said and how it affects others.
I get it, Mom. I'll change. I promise. Just please don't ground me for that long. I'll study harder and respect my teachers.
I hope so, Mina. This isn't just about punishment. It's about teaching you responsibility and respect. I want you to grow from this experience. Mina, I've been thinking. It's not just about what you said to Mrs. Karen. It's also how you've been acting like a queen without considering others' feelings.
What do you mean, Mom? I was just trying to stand up for myself. I thought that was what a queen should do.
Standing up for yourself is one thing, but using your status to make others feel inferior is completely different. You need to understand that your actions have consequences. And I don't want you to treat anyone painfully again.
But Mom, I didn't mean to hurt anyone. I just wanted what I thought was fair.
Fairness doesn't come from demanding respect or acting superior. It comes from mutual understanding and kindness. Because of this attitude, I'm extending your grounding for an additional 987,978,475 days.
What? That's outrageous. You can't ground me for that long. I'll never get to do anything fun again. 987,978,475 days? I'm so glad that didn't happen. I'd miss my friends. And there's no way I could survive without playing outside or having fun.
Mina, Mina, wake up. It's a beautiful day. Can we play outside? Please, please, please.
Of course, Max. I'm ready for an adventure. I can't believe I almost lost all my fun time over a silly dream. I had the craziest dream, Mom. I thought I was grounded for almost a billion days. It felt so real, but I'm so happy it was just a dream.
A billion days? That sounds like quite the nightmare. What did you do to get grounded for that long?
I was being like a queen, but in a bad way. I didn't respect my teacher. And I called her out in front of the class. It was really terrible.
Well, I'm glad it was just a dream. You know, being a queen means showing kindness and respect. Not just bossing people around.
I know, Mom. That's why I'm so relieved it was just a dream. I want to be a good queen. One who treats everyone with respect.
Can we go play now? I want to be a knight, and you can be the queen.
That sounds perfect, Max. Let's go on an adventure. You can save the day. And I'll make sure to be the best queen ever.